If you see the chart sheet, Dr. Pramanick, there's been a 12-hour lapse, not a gap, but lapse in the post-mortem. In medical terms, what does that mean, sir?
I have already mentioned in my various platform or various news channel that there are a lot of there are a lot of lapses in the postmortem and others report. First of all, I have also seen the postmortem report. There are some at least 20, more than 25 injuries, that is total anti-mortem, and the report has been mentioned that the disease Tilottama was died by the smothering and the manual strangulation. The manual strangulation and smothering is not possible by a single man like Sanjay Rai. This is the major concern for all the doctors. And I have seen some photograph where there is a extended leg and the 90-degree angle between the both leg, and I think there is a fracture or dislocation of pelvic bone. But in the post-mortem report, there is a mention that there is no dislocation, no fracture. But I am from Arjikor Medical College. I know that there is no X-ray facility in the Arjikor Medical College in forensic department. So we are suspected if there is any opportunity for preserving the body, there would be a chance of re-postmortem. But Kolkata police burned the body so hurry. That's why there is no such evidences. And there are a lot of controversy regarding the postmortem team. There is a postmortem done by three forensic doctors. One doctor, that is the Apurva Vishwas, his name is mentioned in the threat culture team, which is published by the Arjikar Medical College and Hospital. And one of the doctor of postmortem team has also mentioned about the postmortem timing. Postmortem was done after the sunset. It should not be done. It should be done. Yeah, it can be done in some circumstances if there is any law and order deterioration, that can be done, but appropriate permission from the appropriate authority is required.
Bengal government has been trying to give so far. Dr. Rohan Krishnan, let me come to you, Dr. Krishnan. Dr. Krishnan, Dr. Tapas Pramanick tried to explain, and he's from RG Kaur Medical College and Hospital. He said 12 hours. First of all, he says postmortems are not done after sunset unless there is a kind of a particular emergency kind of a condition. 12 hours for postmortem, and postmortem done there, and even the Dr. Tapas says there is no forensic or medical kind of facility at the hospital. So what is this? Some kind of a sham which is going on?
Yeah, everything which you see from the beginning in this case, everything is under a big question mark, and this is which is very concerning, because if the postmortem was, if the facilities for X-ray in the postmortem area is not there, then how come they say that whether the hip was dislocated or not? And secondly, in such cases, which is a very sensitive case, a high-profile case, in such cases, usually the body and the viscera is preserved so that you can get a postmortem done at some other place if required, if there is any doubt. So firstly, you delay the postmortem, which is signaling that you did not wanted to do the postmortem, but you had to do it under the protest of the students, which was our information that around hundreds of doctors went there when the news break out to them, and after that postmortem was done. And secondly, you were in a hurry to cremate the body, which was something which was very shocking from the very beginning. The viscera was not protected properly. There was no scope for second postmortem, and the relatives of the deceased said that there were hundreds of policemen who were actually forcing them to get the body cremated as soon as possible. Her number was number 3 in the cremation ground. She was the people over there were told that you have to cremate your body first. So this rush signifies that there is something which is very serious, and that led to a nationwide strike. And today, from past 5 days, the students of the West Bengal doctors are on hunger strike, and nobody is speaking to them. Now, after that, when we will do indefinite strike, and only government listens. And everybody questions us that your method is not correct. Now what you are doing is not good. Today, from the FAIMA Doctors Association, Pan India doctors are doing hunger strike in all the associated colleges. At least one person from the RDA is doing hunger strike, and it is to protect the doctors. And at this moment, right now, there is no one who is listening to us.
I know, but Doctor, Dr. Taposh, I want to come to you, what Dr. Rohan Krishnan said and we heard it. But some are saying, why are these 50 doctors, there's an en masse resignation. Will these services, medical services be impacted? The common man on the street and those whose family member is ailing, has a serious disease. I mean, what about them? I mean, this must be impacting them as well, Dr. Taposh.
Will not be impacted or stopped in this case. We have already mentioned that we are giving the mass resignation that is subject to acceptable from the government side. Yeah, we can't away from the patient at any cost, and we have already mentioned that government should take some initiative or measures to reconcile the this ongoing situation between the government and junior doctors. These junior doctors demanded 10 they demanded few things. These are not so tough, and we demanded to the government and we requested to government that government should come and talk with the junior doctors and fulfill their request. After that, this hunger strike will be stopped at any cost, because they are struggling with their life. At present, their health condition is continuously deteriorating. Their BP pulse is fluctuating. CBG is dropping down from the previous side and more than 72 hours. So we are the senior doctors. This is totally senior doctors or service doctors. It is totally painful for us, and this is unbearable. We are requesting government repeatedly that government should take some initiative immediately, but there is no such positive action from the government side. That's why we have taken this type of initiative, not only from Arjikor Medical College, senior faculties of maximum medical college all over the West Bengal has been given the mass resignation, and we have already warned that if this mass resignation will not be accepted, then we will give the individual resignation. Some insensitive comment from the ruling party that they are saying this is one kind of drama, mass resignation will not be accepted. I am from the personal point of view, I want to resign from my service. I do not want to tolerate this thing further, because this government should not government has no any type of positive response for last 3 to 4
The
days
doctors, of
after
course, Dr. Taposh, the doctors have made it very clear that they are unrelenting. They are not going to give up this fight unless they get justice for Tilottama, Abhaya,